Yes, we have heard of this virus which affects the respiratory system, but it can damage a whole lot of other systems because of the crisis of sufficient oxygen. So this is a virus that attacks the lungs, the respiratory thing, and it also goes to attack the heart because the cardio-respiration gets affected by this virus. When a virus like this has struck, the first thing one has to do is to prevent such a thing spreading. And to prevent, you have to build up resistance. And that resistance is innate in the systems in the body. So we have to tap certain systems in the body which will strengthen the cardiorespiratory system. Yoga has a very powerful way of strengthening the various systems, but with regard to this virus, yoga has a double preventative way. The first is to strengthen the lungs, and the second is to strengthen the heart condition which gets attacked by this virus. So yes, yoga has got very strong preventative asanas and pranayama. Yeah, there is a specific protocol to strengthen the respiratory system. And then there is a specific protocol to maintain a well-conditioned breath to be able to fight different kinds of virus. So try to put your head back, okay? And you're opening up the entire diaphragm by pushing this forward. Those who cannot do it, we put the bolster and we ask them to rest on this bolster. That's it. This is the first conditioning for building up resistance in the diaphragm. Adjust this. Okay, now stretch. And then here again you get the respiratory strength. This should be kept for about 5 to 7 minutes. First stage. Rest your head on this first stage. Take your hands from inside, grip and rest. This for 2 minutes, 2 complete minutes. Then we go to the second stage, which goes slightly lower down. So here we get, earlier was the atrium, now we are getting the ventricle. This again for 2 minutes. And then finally, see if you can touch your head right down, slowly, and what is known. This is the most powerful posture to prevent coronavirus. Because here you are working on the cardio-respiration. So the more you are able to take this down, the better the opening up of the atrium, ventricle, and the whole sternum opens up. This is where the immune system gets activated to prevent any virus from attacking the respiratory system. This one has to keep for at least 5 minutes to 7 minutes. This is the most powerful preventative because it builds respiratory system, cardiorespiratory system. Also do the twistings, Bharatavajasana, on both sides, because through this you entirely open the nasal passage. Keep constantly taking a deep inhalation, relax and rotate. Now do it on the other side. And then relax and rotate. The more the deltoids, this is where you get the power of the respiratory system, preventative, strong cardio respiration. This for 5 to 7 minutes. Then bend your knees, remove the belt, push the bolster, keep something for your head. Pavana Muktasana. After a minute, tilt to one side for about half a minute, and then the other side. This completes the sequence of preventative asanas for strengthening your cardio respiration, which gets attacked by the coronavirus. Rest your forearms and lift the chest up. That's it. And the head slightly down. And then this you'll have to explain how we first begin by breathing in both the nostrils, inhalation, both the nostrils, exhalation. What is called Ujjayi Pranayama. After about 10 to 15 normal breaths, then we go into the first single nostril exhalation. Inhale from both the nostrils, exhale from the right, inhale from both the nostrils, exhale from the left. You do this about 15 to 30, 15 double breaths, 30 counting individual exhalation from a single nostril. Then you take a break, drop your hands, and normal breathing for some time, lifting up your chest and dropping up your head. Then we go into the second, what is called single nostril inhalation, Pratiloma Pranayama. Single nostril you inhale, both the nostrils you exhale. Alternate nostril. Inhalation, one nostril, exhalation, two nostrils, both the nostrils. I would suggest that the Pratiloma, Anuloma and Pratiloma you do for the duration of 3 minutes each, that you can time. So once you have finished Pratiloma, single nostril inhalation, drop your hands, again relax. You have to lift your sternum and drop your head. And now for the final, most important pranayam for preventing any kind of attack on your respiratory system is single nostril cyclic breathing, Nadi Shodhana pranayam. So keep your fingers adjusted, inhale from both the nostrils, exhale from the dominant, and start the cycle. Inhale from the dominant, right, exhale from the non-dominant, left, re-inhale from the non-dominant, and exhale from the dominant. 2 breaths, 1 cycle. You do for 3 to 4 minutes, you do this alternate nostril cyclic breathing. After exhaling from the right or the dominant, drop your hands. And once again, we go out into Chair Shavasana. The body has an infinite capacity to both prevent a virus or fight a virus. In prevention, this is mainly to prevent. But those who are afflicted would have to, in a different way, strengthen their respiratory system. And that sequence is a restorative sequence. Prevention is better than cure, and so this sequence would help millions of people in China who would want to know how not to get infected by a dangerous virus such as coronavirus. Simple rebuilding your respiration by the support given to your diaphragm. It is the most simple posture, but very difficult for a person who has already the virus in him or in her. So you have to strengthen the entire system that has been shaken up by the virus. And the first component for healing is restiveness. Because the virus has brought in a lot of stress. So you have to remove that stress first. And this is a posture that helps what is called by the medical schools a relaxation response. To come out of this posture, after 10 minutes, bend your knees, roll on your right. Because of the earlier one, you now have the power to build up resistance to the virus that is inside you. And this slowly builds. So this is 10 minutes. Because then you gradually strengthen the system to bring in a strong immune system. Immune system is better strengthened by the sternum getting empowered. Do Pavana Muktasana. Just to come out of this posture, you always need to do this for a short while. Half a minute this side, half a minute that side, then come out of the posture. To go into Adho-Mukha Virasana, you keep a bolster where your front ribs can pressurize against the bolster. And if you cannot reach right down, just a minute, please lift this up so that you are able to rest the chest. And in this posture, you resist the incoming breath. You have been sufficiently made to face the crisis of a virus within you By the earlier two, 10 minutes, this is the third, to feel the result of fighting the virus. So you got both the preventative and the curative. This will reclaim your power of your breathing, which went away because of the coronavirus. This sequence will reinstate that power, and you'll feel that you are as good as back to normal. Yeah, I would like to share this with more and more people all over China, because very often when we practice yoga, we practice for general health. But Iyengar yoga has very specific sequences to address such ailments, such virus, such ailments, such sickness. So I'm very happy to share this with the people of China, and my good wishes and prayers go along with this teaching.